Take a look at my hands. See how dry they are. Really dry because I am constantly in water and I tend to wash my hands so often that they tend to get really, really dry. However, today I'm going to show you how in 5 minutes I'm going to get them really soft, fully hydrated, fresh looking, younger looking. I'm going to make a simple remedy, and this remedy is just going to change the game. You can achieve this also with this remedy. So if you're interested to see what I use to soften my hands to make them look so young and fresh in just 5 minutes, then you need to continue to watch this video. In this video, I am going to be using just simple ingredients that most of you probably already have in your kitchen. So if you're interested, if you're having dry, rough looking hands and you want them to look soft and fully hydrated in no time, then continue watching the video. Is going to be coffee, and today I'm going to be using coffee beans. These are I'm using as an exfoliating properties. However, they do contain caffeine, which can help to reduce wrinkles and fine lines. I'm going to place about 2 tablespoons of the coffee beans in a blender. And then I'm going to move on to the second ingredient, and this is going to be rice. Today I'm using white rice. Rice contains starch, which can help to tighten and firm the skin, but it also contains exfoliating properties that will slush off dead skin cells. I'm adding this to the blender, about 2 tablespoons of the rice, and then I'm going to blend the two ingredients together. This is still going to have a bit of a granule. So after blending, take a look. This is how you want it to be, almost like a fine sugar. So you can choose to do this and put it in the refrigerator, and whenever you're ready to use it, you just take it out and use. Keep in the refrigerator for up to 6 weeks or more. So now let's us pour this in a larger bowl, since we're going to be adding liquid to this. So I'm going to reach for some milk. Milk is rich in lactic acid and also hydrating properties. Help to extract the dead skin cells, but also help to hydrate the skin. I'm using whole milk here. If you do not have milk, you can also go ahead and mix milk powder, or go ahead and use some heavy cream. You can also use yogurt. You can also use some sour cream for this recipe. If you're using any form of a cream, use at least 2 tablespoons. Now I'm going to add some oils, and my first oil is going to be pomegranate seed oil. This we're using as an hydrating properties. This is rich in vitamin C. It helps to hydrate and nourish the hands. So I'm going to be using about a tablespoon of the pomegranate seed oil. So let's reach for this. And this oil is also great to use on your face. As a matter of fact, on your entire body. You can add this oil to your body lotion. You could add it to your regular facial cream, or you can use it directly as a facial moisturizer. Also good to use on your hair. So now let's move on to my next oil, and my next oil is going to be some aloe vera oil. Aloe vera oil is a very light oil. It will not clog the pores, but it also helps to hydrate the skin, and it also helps with clearing hyperpigmentation on the skin. This is an oil that is good for all skin type, even if you have oily skin. I'm using 1 tablespoon of the aloe vera oil, and we're adding this to the mixture. So here in our bowl, we have the coffee blend with rice, we have milk, we have aloe vera, and pomegranate seed oil. And now we are going to mix, and we are going to mix well. You do not want this to be thick, so if you need a little extra milk in it, go ahead and pour it in. You can also add a bit of a rose water to this if you so choose, and even some green tea could be added to this. Now once this is done, that is as easy as the remedy is to make. Now we are gonna be using it to exfoliate our hands. Remember, you can make the powder part of this and store it in your refrigerator for up to 6 months. All I'm doing here is just using to wash my hands, and I'm getting all that exfoliating properties. I'm going in on the palm, and once I'm done with the palm, I am gonna go right into these little crevice and nooks in my fingers right here where I tend to get a very, very, very dry skin, and I'm gonna exfoliate. I'm going right in like that, just exfoliating, and this is an easy way to get in between the fingers. You just exfoliate, and then once you're done, you are gonna turn your hands over and you're gonna do the back of the hands, exfoliate, and this feels good on the skin. You can also use this on your feet. If you have dry, cracked heels and you're looking for hydration on your feet while exfoliating the dead callus, you can use this also. This is also good for your cuticles. When you're done, you're going to be amazed at, the way your hands is looking in such a short period of a time. Perfect to use at least 2 to 3 times per week for best result. Now, once you're done, you are going to rinse this off. And you can choose to rinse off with room temperature water, or go ahead and rinse off with some cold water. And take a look at my hands. This is what I'm talking about. Look how hydrated, look how refreshing my hands is looking. No more dry, rough looking skin. Take a look at how smooth my hands is, and this feels really, really, really good. Whenever I use this, I really don't need to use a moisturizer after, but I tend to like to use a bit of oil, and once I do this, it keeps my hands looking amazing for at least 3 to 4 days, and then I would go back and do it again. In between, please add some creams or lotion or something like that to your hands to keep it hydrated. And you can also make sure that you are massaging your hands. I'm going back for the pomegranate oil, and I'm just gonna add about 2 to 3 drops, and I'm just gonna massage my hands with it, and that's it. This is how simple it is to get your hands to look amazing in just 5 simple minutes. Give this one a try, and if you don't have coffee, you can also go ahead and use just the rice or add some green tea or anything with granules in it that is safe to use on the hands. Give it a go. Don't forget to leave a comment, and I'm gonna put the oil right in view products. So if you want these oils, go ahead and click on view products. Thank you so much for watching.